All right, now that you know what a brand is, how do you use it to boost your business? How can you leverage your brand to fuel your growth? Your brand is an extremely powerful tool for your business, but only if you use it strategically. If all you do is put your logo sometimes in the corner of your flyers, then it's doing nothing for you. So, what is brand strategy? Brand strategy is the action plan that guides you towards your business goals. It bridges the gap between how you define your brand and how your audience perceives it. In other words, strategy is what takes what you say your brand is, what you say about your brand, and turns it into what your audience perceives, what your audience actually experiences and sees when they come across your brand. All right. So it's the bridge between your brand identity to your brand's image, what people actually see. So let's do a quick brand alignment exercise. Pause the video and take a moment to answer the following questions. If my brand were a person, how would I describe it? What adjectives come to mind? Once you've written it down, ask others you know, others who know your brand to answer it. How did your clients describe your brand? How would your business partners describe it? How would your family, your close friends describe your brand? You can even take a little step further with this exercise and take this exercise to social media, for example, and ask your audience to describe your brand or your business in one word only. If their answers do not match your brand's identity, if what they say or how they describe your brand does not match what you say your brand is, they you know for sure it is time to align your brand image because you are not conveying the identity that you think you are, that you want for your brand. When talking about brand strategy, one thing you've got to have clear is the difference between strategy and tactics. Tactics are the individual steps, but without strategy, tactics are like scattered action without a direction. Strategy is what puts them into place to make a path through which you can achieve your goals. So tactics without a strategy might lead to short-term results, but they won't help you achieve long-term success with your brand because they do not align with your bigger goal. So tactics are the individual steps and actions you take to move forward, but a strategy is the long-term plan that gives those individual actions a direction, a purpose. All right. So to create a meaningful and sustainable, I mean, long term impact with your brand, you need a strategy. A well defined brand strategy is what ensures all your efforts work together and contribute to achieving your goals. If you do not have a strategy, all you have are tactics, and they might be dispersed and working in different directions. All right. So to be strategic about your brand and ensure that your actions truly support your business, you first need to establish your goals. That is the first step. Ask yourself, what do I want my brand to help my business achieve? What are my goals for my brand? If you don't have goals, you cannot build a strategy to achieve them. All right. So, first of all, ask yourself, what do I want my brand to help my business achieve? Here are some of the most common goals you might set for your brand. So you may take one of these, or you may take a complete different one. You just have to think about what you want. What is your goal for your brand in your specific case? It might be awareness, which is common, the first steps of a business. So you want to increase your brand visibility. It might be trust. You want to increase your credibility or your trust in your brand. reinforce your reputation, your position as an authority, so people will trust you and come to you when they need an expert. You may want to foster customer engagement, build a deeper relationship with your target audience, increase interaction on social media, or encourage participation in communities. For example, if you are a nonprofit leader, this might be your goal. You want your brand to inspire people to get engaged. Another goal might also be differentiation. You want to differentiate yourself from the competition, stand out, highlight your unique values and your mission. You may want to foster loyalty and get retention over time. Another brand goal might be expanding your reach to new audiences, new niches, or new market. Another common brand goal could be increasing your profits, such as supporting a premium product or a specific service of yours. It could be make a cultural or social impact, for example, in a social cause, if you are a nonprofit. There are countless potential goals for your brand, but it's crucial that they are tailored to your brand and business situation. They have to fit your business, to fit what you want to achieve. It's also crucial that you are crystal clear about them before you begin to design your strategy, because those are the finish line you are going to design your strategy towards. All right. So knowing what you're aiming for will help you guide every decision and action you take with your brand. So you first have to establish your goal for your brand so we can start building that strategy. So let's get more specific about how you can use your brand strategy at this stage. Pause the video, take your time, and answer the following questions about your brand. Before you pause, make sure to listen to the full explanation and examples that I give so you can understand what you are going to do. You are going to answer these two questions. First one, what do I want my brand to help me or my business with? I say me or my business because maybe you are working on a personal brand, because you are a freelance or a leader. All right. But what do you want your brand to help you with? The second question, what aspects of my brand should I highlight to achieve this goal? So you first have to answer that first question, and then you will be able to answer what aspects of the brand you should highlight to achieve this goal. So for example, let's say your goal is brand awareness, all right? A common goal for small businesses. If very few people know you, you're focused on getting your brand noticed. So what do I want my brand to help me with? I want my brand to attract more attention and get noticed by my audience. I need more eyes on my business and my offers. But to write down in the clearest way what you want. So get very specific of your goals. All right. Don't worry if you're not sure about every tiny detail yet. We'll refine your strategy throughout the course. The key here is to understand how your brand can serve you in ways that you might not have considered before. All right. So, which aspects of your brand are already strong enough to help you achieve this goal? This is the second part of the exercise. So, for example, if your visual branding is strong and professional, or even if they are bold and eye catching, you have bold visuals in your brand or bold colors, this would be a great resource to get my business seen. I could use it to get awareness. So, bright, bold colors can grab attention. So, this is a feature of my brand that I can already use to help me achieve awareness, to help me achieve getting more eyes on my business. It doesn't have to be only visual. It can be that my personality, that I am a great speaker. So if I have this easiness of speaking publicly or maybe recording me on video, am I using that to get more eyeballs on my business? It can be anything, any part of your brand. Are you using it already? If not, you should start using it. So another example, if your goal is to foster engagement and create a community, for instance, and your brand's tone is warm and friendly, you can use that style of communication to connect with your existing audience, your existing customers. Encourage them to leave reviews, feel safe talking to you, and they feel connected to you. Know how to easily build rapport with people. You could be using that if your goal is to get an engaged community. On the other hand, for example, if your goal is to differentiate yourself from the competition and your mission, vision, values are strong and compelling, so you can leverage those to set yourself apart. Because if all other companies around me are really bland or they don't have clear mission, vision, and values, but I do have, I can use that and I can start sharing that on my content so I can set my brand apart from others. Use your best features. You already have a lot of features. Just pick the ones that suit your goal the most and start using them already. Leverage what you already have to help you reach your goals.